everyone, it's Vanessa. I'm going to show you a quick little brow tutorial. So I don't have anything on my brows. I do dye them because they're pretty light. I was born blonde and my eyebrows still grow in light, but I do have them tattooed. So they're pretty good right now because I just dyed them. But I want to show you just real quick an easy way to get those a little bit more bold. And I'm not going to wear any eyeliner today. So you'll be able to see how that will bring a lot of attention to my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use one of our mascara eyeshadows. You can use your contour for this too. If you just have a favorite eyeshadow or brow powder, then that's fine. I just want to kind of show you where we're going to line these up, okay? So the very first thing I like to do is I like to take a color that's close to my natural brow or a little bit, if you want a more bold, go a little bit darker. If you already have a lot of color in your brows, you may want to step down and do something a little bit lighter. I'm just going to use something that's close. This one's called Trust. Let me see if you can see that. There it is. This is the Hotline brush. I'm going to use the end of this side. It's very little and narrow. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find where my arch is. And I'm just going to kind of emphasize that a little bit more. So it's almost like you put a dot there and then put a dot and drag it out a little bit. So a little line right underneath. And then we're going to extend the end. And a good rule of thumb, you can use your brush to do this. Lay this at the corner of your nose, the corner of your eye, and that's about where your eyebrow should come out. As we get older, our hair kind of thins a little bit there, and I've noticed that our eyebrows get a little shorter. So I like to emphasize that part first, because usually that's the lightest, thinnest hair. And then that little line that I put here, I'm just going to kind of flick that up and blend it. Now, if you really need to draw an eyebrow on, you can totally draw a line up here too and meet that with your arch. Generally speaking, eyebrows should be a bit thicker here and then get thinner at the end. And, you know, you can kind of change that a little bit for yourself. But look at how just adding that tiny little dot there really lifted up my eye. And then I dragged down my line a little bit. So I'm not going to wear any eyeliner today. So I'm just going to dab into that Trust color again, my brown, tap it off. This side I definitely have a weaker arch, so I have to draw that one in a little bit more. The brush is great for that though, because it has that little angle, so you're not going to get off track as easy. And then I don't need to add any more. I feel like I have plenty on the brush. So I'm going to draw my little line underneath. I'm going to make sure that I extend this down. You can check that by going like that. Yeah, I can go just a tiny bit more, it looks like. Okay, and then I'm just going to take and flick that up so it blends in. And let's brush it. And there you go. I'll add a little chart onto this video so you can kind of see if you really need to draw in an eyebrow because you don't have existing eyebrows. It might be a little bit easier for you to visualize it that way. But that's it. I'm done. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching.